now is a former champion, Jamal Hill. Oh, he burst onto the scene in 2018. It was knockout finishes and standing backflips in celebration that let us know the level of athleticism that he possesses. And while he's traveled the world to train in TriStar Montreal, in Thailand, in Russia, and in his native Brazil, it's the home he's found in Ireland that has really put him on solid ground, and now his career is flourishing because of it.
It's so interesting that that is where Jonny Walker decided to end up.
Dublin, Ireland.
Of all the places he's been in the world, Dublin, Ireland. But he did find a home there. He's married there, he's comfortable, and he's just focused on becoming a better fighter. And that's a dangerous thing for somebody like Jonny Walker, because let's be honest, he can do absolutely nothing and still go into that octagon and beat Jonny Walker and knock a lot of people out doing that. But the fact that he's focused and trying to improve his game constantly, I mean, I remember we were watching this guy on the Brazil version of the Contender Series when we did that however many years ago, and to see him now fighting in these main events, fighting guys like Ankalaev, getting close to a title shot, it's great to see the evolution of his game, and he's only going to improve from here if he stays disciplined the way he is.
Jonny Walker just has God-given talent. I mean, the man is just such a physical specimen, explosive, fast-twitch muscle fiber, and now, finally, the skill and the dedication is catching up with the potential. And what we have is a devastatingly powerful and now technical light heavyweight. And the man is gigantic for the weight class. And coming into this one, he wants to punish Magomed Ankalaev. He was very upset when that fight finished. You can see it there. They wanted to get at each other. And now he gets a chance. And now he has 5 rounds. And now he's even more confident. Of course, going into a fight, there's always the unknowns. Can I stop the takedowns of this ferocious Dagestani? Well, Magomed Ankalaev was in on a takedown for quite some time and couldn't complete it, and that's what led to the illegal knee. Jonny Walker feels now that he can stop the takedown. He's even more confident. He's also angry, and he's going to go forward with a higher output. I'm expecting the very best Jonny Walker that we have ever seen, and that is a terrifying prospect.
He is very dangerous early, although he has shown the ability to go the distance and emerge victorious. 17 first-round finishes in his 21 pro wins tells the story of the explosiveness of one Jonny Walker, and perhaps this is the victory that means he is fighting for a title later in 2024. We shall see. Fighters, the goal for world-class athletes, really for anybody, is to hope that success comes in a straight line to the top. And if you were looking for a prospect when he entered the UFC where that was a possibility, you might look Magomed Ankalaev's way. But Michael, of course, we know it's not that way. He has traveled the well-traveled, winding road to success. And despite the record being what it is, 18-1-1 with a no contest, it hasn't come without challenges. And that includes in his most 2 recent bouts. A draw with the UFC title on the line that led to him not getting the belt, and then that no contest in October. But he hopes to settle the score tonight, and he says this is the year I'll fight for UFC golds.
And I can believe it. I'm not saying he wins tonight, but another goal for fighters is to strive for perfection. When you look at Magomed Ankalaev, he's as close to a perfect fighter as what you can find. His striking is beautiful. The fundamentals and the basics are laser fast. The precision, the power, the fundamentals are there. The foot kicks to the face, the head kicks, the straight shots. Then you combine that with the wrestling, the conditioning, the size for the light heavyweight division. He's a big man, but not overly big so that the weight cut kills him. This man is on a mission. He firmly believes with a win over Jonny Walker, he gets the next shot at the champion. Now the reality is this is a close fight, but I do think that because of the first fight and the way that, even though he got in on a takedown and struggled, he didn't struggle to secure it and put Johnny on his back. I think he's going to be more conservative with the takedowns, and we're going to see more striking tonight from Magomed Ankalaev.
I'd love that. I mean, because he's a phenomenal striker. We've seen it time and time again. I did the breakdown on him, and just you go through his fights. He's very sharp with his footwork. He sets things up. He's patient, which can lead to things slowing down at times. But he's a guy that knows how to win, and sometimes that isn't the most exciting thing. If he's got to take you down, which saved him in that fight with Jan Blachowicz, if he did flip that around and try to find a way to get it down, that fight wasn't going to end up being a draw. It was going to end up being a victory for Jan Blachowicz. But he's that kind of fighter. He can do anything if he needs to.
For as jovial as Johnny Walker is, that's the same level of business-like approach for Magomed Ankalaev. Both fighters 31 years old. As we take a look at our main event tail of the tape, we highlight the 3-inch height difference in favor of Johnny Walker, and with that comes a 7-inch edge in reach. But the Brazilian is a 4-1 betting underdog. One final time for introductions. Here's Joe Martinez.
Live from the UFC Apex here in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. 5 rounds scheduled this in the UFC light heavyweight division. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the executive director is Jeff Mullen with Chairman Dallas Off. The 3 judges scoring at octagon side: Derek Cleary, Sal D'Amato, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins inside the octagon, your referee in charge, Mark Gunner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Las Vegas, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in officially 205 1/2 pounds. This veteran holds a record of 21 victories, 7 defeats, and 1 no contest. He is the UFC's number 7 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland by way of Rio das Ostras, Brazil. Here is Jonny Walker! And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. At 6 feet 3 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighed in officially 204 1/2 pounds. In 21 fights, his record stands at 18 victories, just 1 defeat, 1 draw with 1 no contest. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, he is the UFC's number 3 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Magomed Ankalaev!
Understand the rules you find the list and make sure yourself detected. And say stop, you stop. Touch gloves, God bless.
He's an even bigger favorite tonight as they reacquaint in the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. Main event is underway. Magomed Ankalaev is in the black. Johnny Walker is in the green. Paul, I'll open it up to you. You were octagon side. What did you see then? What do you expect now?
Well, you know, the one thing that Ankalaev even spoke of on that October fight was how deceiving that Walker can be and how he can bait you in, and he's even faster than he thought.
Sorry, Paul.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Walker just walking him down more than the double walk. But he is just paying him no respect. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, inside leg kick right to the calf again there for Walker. Showing no respect, you're right, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that might get some back, though.
Well, that's it. You got to respect your opponent, certainly when it's Magomed Ankalaev. Walker is just a freak of nature. The size, the power, just the explosiveness of the man.
Oh, nice head kick there.
Excellent question mark kick. A lot of power as well. Often question mark kicks don't generate the most power. You could hear the thud.
Johnny's just got to be a bit careful with these crazy axe kick spinning techniques. I love it too, but he's not in a 3-round fight this time. But I like that he's doing it early, established the unorthodoxness that he's got.
Well, he's trying to establish dominance as well. This is my octagon. I'm in charge, and I'm not scared of you. You know, the mind game's a very important factor. You can show your opponent, I'm not intimidated one little bit. It can cause them to, you know, just have less around them. But he is spinning a lot. Anytime you present the back against a wrestler, Valentina Shevchenko, Alexa Grasso, it can be a bad idea.
And of note, that was a 30-foot octagon in Abu Dhabi. It's 25 feet across tonight. It's 30% smaller here in the UFC Apex, and these are two big bodies in there right now.
And that does make a massive difference. If you want to close the distance and get somebody to the fence, it is significantly easier here in the Apex. It definitely changes the strategy, changes the way you move inside of the octagon, changes the way you back up from strikes.
Ankalaev landed a good shot there. Got a big smile from Walker.
Now, as impressive physically and skillfully these days as well that Jonny Walker is, you've got to remember, he's only human, you know? Jamal Hill landed an amazing shot. He hasn't been perfect, but certainly looking the best version of himself right now. What I'm saying is, though, you've got to respect what's coming back from Magomed. The man that fought for the belt before, a man with an incredibly impressive record.
A lot of kicks though from Walker, and that does concern me if this fight continues.
Yep. They use a lot of energy. And that was a heavy look. Slowly but surely you see Magomed now inserting himself back into the fight, allowing Johnny to, you know, do his thing and beat Jonny Walker to a certain degree. And now Magomed's like, okay, you got that out of your system. You calming down now,
You good now? You good?
Right, now I'm going to start chipping away.
No more spinning back fist for a little bit. And it starts with those legs, and that's what Ankalaev is starting to target. Oh!
I don't know. He's okay. That's what the cup is for.
Quiet. Johnny, relax. You got the time. Take it.
Oh, man, that was square.
Take your time.
Yeah, he's okay though. He's doing the right thing.
Yeah, take a moment.
You know, because even though the cup did its
Walk away
job,
from your corner,
you
please.
still feel it to a certain degree.
Right
It
there.
wasn't a
Take
crippling
your
shot.
time. Take your time.
And in circumstances like this, you know, depending on the individual, you might want to take a second. You might want to take a few breaths.
For Johnny, especially with the way he's fighting,
Slow
Calm
your
it
mind
down.
down. Just reassess. You know what I mean? And restart round one afresh. You know.
Magomed, come here.
So Mark Goddard has called for the interpreter.
That was a hard shot. I'm going to give him a hard warning.
Сильное предупреждение.
Please pick the shots.
Пожалуйста, выбирай свой удар.
Thank you very much.
Well, a hard warning. Could you imagine one more? That's a point.
Right.
And that's massive.
Good on Mark Goddard to make sure there's no lost in translation there.
It looks like it affected Johnny more than what I thought.
Good man. Remember,
So the saga continues in this rivalry. After the illegal knee that halted the first matchup, we play on with 30 seconds to go after a small stoppage in the low blow.
Ankalaev has got to be careful now. He just threw two front kicks. They were kind of low. Not intentional, of course. I don't think he would do that. Certainly given what happened in the last fight. But after the hard warning,
that would be awful.
you got to be careful.
A little capoeira here.
Oh, here we go. I mean, talk about telegraphing it now.
No, Michael.
Do a little dance before it.
Back for round two after
Salsa boy.
on ESPN Plus. Alan Jovan and T. Thomas are here with Karen Bryant to break it all down. Plus, Charlie Arnold interviews the big winners. It's only on E+. After we're done in the main event. Oh, axe kick. That one actually landed.
He did land it. I mean, it didn't hurt him, but good on him for just landing an axe kick. Ooh, that's a solid inside leg kick there.
Yeah, Magomed started this round with a lot of intensity. There's that body shot. Remember last time? Johnny was a little hurt, then threw the flying knee. And he actually said he wasn't playing possum. He said he felt it for sure, and he was hurt a little bit.
Ankalaev's steady pressure continues in round 2.
Heavy low kick. And again, we said it earlier, but after a couple rounds, 3, 4.
Yeah, these guys are battering each other's legs.
Ankalaev's checking a lot of them, though.
You can see it on his shin. Some that blocked, you can see the front is red too, which means he is checking a lot of them.
Yep.
It also could be from his own kicks, hitting the bones of Walker. You see that left calf? Jonny Walker starting to show a lot of red.
Oh, that's a solid shot. Good placement. Magomed's following him to a certain degree. Johnny's just circling to his left, being a little predictable in his movement. Magomed needs to cut the cage off. Ankalaev settled into a groove now, though. He's pot shotting him, picking his shots, landing them most of the time. Johnny's going to be careful. He can walk onto a head kick because he's constantly going.
That's it! That's it! Magomed Ankalaev settles the score in emphatic fashion.
That was
Round
a good
2 knockout.
That was a good stoppage. He dropped him, the uppercut, the follow-up shot. It looked like the lights went off temporarily.
The TKO in round 2. Let's make it official with Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes 42 seconds. Round number 2. We have your winner by way of knockout, Magomed Ankalaev.